Hey guys, welcome back to Travel Stories with your rich auntie Ada. How are you? I hope you're good. Today we're going to talk about China. So China, I think, is my country number 7. I don't know where China is on that list, but I just completed my 3rd trip to China and I want to share all about it. So this trip was a business trip. My very first trip to China was in 2007. It was an academic tourist trip with other engineering students. We went to China and we met with engineering students in I think about 3 Chinese universities across China. We went to a lot of Chinese cities. We went to Shanghai, went to Beijing, we went to wherever the Three Gorges Dam is because we saw some engineering structures around China. We saw at the time they were still building the bird nest Olympics Stadium in Beijing. We went all over China. That was my first trip, my tourist trip to China, I call it. So the Great Wall of China on that trip. Then my second trip to China was in 2018. It was a business trip. Yes, I'm a fashion entrepreneur. I do own a fashion business. I sell mostly from my website at johnsonworld.com. Again, that is www.adajohnsonworld.com. Check us out for fashion pieces like this lovely boo-boo made in Africa. Okay, you can get one of these for only $65, guys. And you can get a lot of other fashion pieces. Like we have things like this, but we also have, of course, Western fashion for you. I do source some product from China. I do have factories and suppliers in China, and once in a while I do go to visit. And so this Chinese trip was no different. It was a business trip to go buy some more products, and I also dabbled into wholesale fashion merchandising. So if you're a fashion retailer, you have a boutique, you want to buy fashion products in wholesale, please check out my offerings. They are on my Facebook page, Princess Ada. My Instagram account, I am Ada Johnson. Check it out, see if you like some pieces and if you want to buy wholesale from us. Support a Black business today, guys. But anywho, this Chinese trip, to get to China, I flew Egypt Air, which I like, apart from the fact that they're a dry airline. They don't serve alcohol. So just know that, guys. And I flew business class. The business class had a really good leg room. Their seats reclined almost all the way back. They're not as flat as the United Polaris, which is my favorite business class seat, but they were pretty good. And the leg room was amazing. They had a lot of space, and I didn't have a partner, so I spread out a lot. To stay in China, I stayed in the Guangzhou Marriott Baiyun district. So Baiyun. It was a brand new Marriott Hotel. That whole area is kind of brand new, like up and coming, city center type of area. But it was really nice, really pretty, a lot of greenery. My room was amazing. I had a fantastic view of the city. I literally could see the tower from my room. But anyway, very nice Marriott Hotel. They took care of us. The lounge, the concierge lounge was top notch. Not 5-star like the one at the JW Marriott in Dubai. Served us 4 meals a day and all the luxury alcohols. This one, they did serve you nice Prosecco, nice white wine, nice red wine offerings for dinner. You had all your teas, apart from the fact that they didn't have chamomile tea. But really nice Marriott Hotel there. Breakfast was always good. Like, listen, you guys, you have to go to Asia because, that hotel breakfast is typically good, better than at least the cereal you have at home. But in Asia, oh my goodness, they serve food from everywhere. They serve all sorts of food for breakfast. They serve all their noodles, all their fried rice, corn. Like, breakfast is always like a party. Okay, so this Marriott did not disappoint. I stayed in Guangzhou, which is really kind of like the New York of China. That's where you want to go if you're there for commerce. That's where you see all the international markets where you can buy wholesale products for sale. And so that's where I stayed. What else? I do have a friend who's a translator and a tour guide in China. So if you ever want to go to China for fun or for business and you need a tour guide or a translator, let me know and I can hook you up really good. ask me any questions about China. I have been to China as a tourist and as a business person, so do ask me any of your China questions, especially if it's your first time going to China. If you want me to take you to China on my next business trip, I will be happy to do that as well. Okay, all right, you guys, till next time, I love you. Mwah.